His father worked at a golf course, so Steve Thonn has been around the game for most of his life, and you can tell by watching his swing.
Dad, I live in Wheaton, which has Chicago Golf Club, and that's the oldest 18-hole course in America. And my dad, actually, he's retired, but what he did was he cleaned the swimming pool there. So it was so every Monday he got to bring somebody out. So I get a couple Mondays over at Chicago Golf, so it was a great setup.
But more than golf, he knows arena football. Unlike some who go back and forth between the indoor game and the outdoor game, Thonn has been involved in the 50-yard indoor war since the very beginning.
Bringing you on to the next scramble team with these lag putts.
So let me go first. I actually played in the showcase game, first game ever. So there's a bunch of us Chicago guys just playing. So, but made the bruisers in '88. I thought this is pretty cool. I'll play this for a couple of years and get on with my life, and 20 years later, I'm still here.
Time for golf has been minimal this summer. He was busy coaching in Georgia, then Thonn took over the reins of the Rampage. It's an organization that's been at the pinnacle of the game, but it's fallen on hard times recently.
The only thing I have to go by is I was in Georgia, and we did it in Georgia. So 3 years ago, they were 4-12. And we came in 3 years ago and we turned it around real quickly. So it's not to say that it's easy and it's just automatically we're going to turn it around, but at least to have kind of a blueprint to go by on how we did it, and we changed a lot of players, just kind of changed the attitude, and a lot of things we did is that in arena football it's possible to turn around quickly.
One of the top things on Steve's to-do list this offseason has to be finding a new quarterback. Chad Salisbury has decided to retire, leaving a big hole in the Rampage offense.
I thought Chad was going to stay. I guess he has a real good job.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's assistant athletic director and football coach. And so.
Born and raised in the suburbs of Chicago, Thonn played football and basketball at Wheaton College, so he knows West Michigan pretty well.
You sure you want to not put this hole on TV?
All right, you can put this hole on TV. So we played Calvin every year back
really?
then. So came up here a couple times, played Calvin. I think we beat them once. They were always good in basketball. They still are good. Still are really good. Calvin and Hope got good basketball programs.
And it was in basketball where Steve almost had a brush with greatness back in his prep days.
Isaiah Thomas. He was the same year, so I used to go watch Isaiah play. He was incredible in high school, just incredible. And if we would have won a few more games, or I think maybe one or two more games, we would have faced them out in the state tournament. So that would have been my goal, just to face Isaiah one time.
Would you have matched up against them?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, I would have. I don't know if I would have matched up against
You would have
them.
locked him down,
yeah.
probably.